First day?
There's a chair over here, Shirley.
I don't bite, you know. Good.
Hi Shirley, how are you?
At least I caught it. You did.
Well, could have had no lid on it, then it worked.
Oh, wouldn't that have been a wreck?
That'd be a runaway.
Yeah, that was bad enough. Yeah.
How's everyone? Good.
Shut that this time.
If she was cleaning, I figured I could look at him.
Shut it unless I need it. Yeah.
Ron, would you like me to open with prayer, sir?
Should we start with prayer, Ron? Prayer? Microphones.
Let's pray. Father, thank you for your grace, thank you for your mercy. Father, thank you for the gift of salvation. Thank you for this day that you've given us. Thank you for the wonderful weather. Father, I ask that you would bless and give wisdom to the city council as they meet and do the city's business tonight. Father, I lift up the mayor-elect and the new alderman. Father, give them wisdom as they take on their new duties and discharge them. Father, I lift up the city department heads and the city workers. Father, as spring starts and construction season begins, keep them safe on the roads. Father, keep everyone, including me, that is driving past them, keep us vigilant. And Father, I pray that this spring and summer and fall would come and go and there would be no serious accidents. And Father, again, I ask that you would give wisdom to each of the members of this council and the mayor. In your son's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Call the meeting to order and begin with the pledge of allegiance to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I have nothing to add or to change in the agenda, so I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as printed.
So moved.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as printed. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. The minutes are found on pages 1 and 2. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as printed.
So moved.
I'll
Have a
second.
I moved.
We have a second.
Yep.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes as printed. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. Public input, has anybody got anything to talk about that's not on the agenda?
I do. I'm Wayne Workington, president of Longhand Development Corporation, and I'm here tonight to introduce our new executive director. She began her duties April 3rd, and here's Terry.
Hello, I'm Terry Yost. My husband and I have 3 boys and we ranch southwest of Miller. I wanna welcome all the new electees to the city council. And I'll be back in a few months to share what I've been doing in the city, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Good, welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
And just lastly, on behalf of the On-Hand Board, it's been a pleasure working with Mayor Ron, Alderman Jim, and Alderman Joe. You are leading this council. Be proud of what you've done. You have done a lot of things while you're in service, and we really deeply appreciate the amount of work and effort you put into being on the board and at our council. And as far as all the new council elections and new mayor, we're happy and ready and willing to work with you on different things for the city. We still have a lot of work to do, so.
Yep.
Again, thank you all for your service, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to say something if I may. Mayor Blatchford, thank you for your years of service. Alderman Odegaard, thank you for your years of service. Alderman Zeller, thank you for your years of service. You're very much appreciated. And I'd also like to thank all of the other aldermen and alder ladies and the new aldermen. People are quick to complain and point fingers. But I appreciate, as a citizen of Miller, I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to step forward, to stand for election, and then to serve. We live in a good city, and you guys help make it good. I'm proud of our city council, so thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I was just gonna congratulate our new mayor and our 3 new council guys, and wish you the best.
Well, and I think too, when we echo this sentiment with regard to what you 2 gentlemen and as councilmen and what Ron brought to, the city and the council, and, sometimes it's not always a easy job, but it's a job that I know each one of you took very seriously though too, and thank you.
I'd like to say a few words, but I can't stand long enough to talk before my back goes out.
You've got a microphone right there.
I'd like to thank the people that run for these jobs as the council and the mayor, and I just wish them the best in the world in the future. I think we have a good town going here, and I think we've elected people that will make it as good or maybe even better in the future. So, with that, I'd like to just commend you for the ones that run. Thank you. Anything else?
I'm just gonna say one other thing too, and I apologize for this, and Joe was probably waiting for me to say.
You told me I'm supposed to kick you.
I tell you what, and I don't know if you remember when we went through government in class, but one of probably the lowest voter turnouts usually is municipality. When you have 47% of the people coming forward in a community to vote for just a municipal election, that's huge. That is huge. Now, I know, having all 4 offices, the 3 wards and the mayor's position open help to that, help with that number, but in a lot of places, that's unprecedented. And to have 40% election, even in a state turnout, let alone or national turnout is, you know, something, but let alone a municipality. So I just, proud of this, it speaks volumes of our community too, and the people who reside here. So anyway.
I don't have my steel toe boots.
Is there anything else? If not, we'll go to new business, which is number 1. That's Miller Swim Club pool usage.
I'm Aubrey DeHigh. I'm this year's swim team's head coach. We're excited for this season, and I think we'll have a pretty good turnout of kids. And we're just here to talk about swim team a little bit. In the past, you guys have let us use the pool free of charge and provided a lifeguard for us if we need one and when we need one. We're just here to talk about that today and ask for permission again.
I'll make a motion that we let the swim team use the pool at no charge.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to let the swim team use the pool. You want a lifeguard too?
Yes. Yes. And we
With a
do,
city will furnish a lifeguard for it for no charge. Do we have a second?
Yes.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to that effect. Is there any discussion?
Just for the public input, you still plan on having the meeting or the swim team practice in the mornings or,
yep, from 7:30 to 10.
okay? Is there any in the afternoons you have scheduled or do you usually not?
Not right now, we don't, sometimes like in the past, the older kids have done like in the evening if it works better, but as of now, we do not have anything like that.
Very good.
Just morning.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions or comments? If not, is there any more discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, yes.
Okay, number 2 is liquor license renewals.
There you go.
You wanna do all these?
Just in one motion's good.
I'll make the motion we approve the liquor license renewals.
I'll second.
If I have to abstain on one of the 4, should I just abstain from all 4?
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay.
I think the paperwork's all in order, isn't it?
There's been no issues with any of them?
See, that's what I was gonna ask. Ted's not here, so we're okay with everything from there. Okay.
And these are the malt beverage, on-off sale malt beverage is what these are.
Okay, the paperwork's all in order, so we're gonna go with just one motion for all these.
And we got a motion and a second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve all the liquor licenses, renewals, and I'll read them. For Amigos, that's a Cowboy Country Store. Dolgen Midwest LLC, that's a Dollar General. Midland Incorporated is Pump and Pack. Turtle Creek Saloon LLC. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. Okay, the next thing is number 3, is the May meeting date. Now, we've got to change dates because we got a little conflict here with somebody wanting to go on vacation. And there's in the law, you have to be signed within 10 days of the date there, and they're gonna be gone. So we've moved the May meeting to the second, Now, the deal is, you wanna have that early, the second,
No, I
or
think
the first?
early on the first, if we can.
Okay, that's what we wanna do, we wanna go back to early in, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or 5:30, somewhere in there. And we'll try to keep the agenda short for that meeting. So,
It's the elementary, school concert that night, so,
On the first,
on the first.
so we're doing it the first instead of the
We'll
second?
go back to the first, cause Dale and Susan won't be here, and Dale's seat will be vacant if we don't get him to sign on the
Yeah, we should
first.
probably do that.
So we don't wanna do that.
So you're thinking 5 or 5:30?
Does that work for you guys? What would work best?
is that okay with you guys?
What time is the concert?
7.
I say we try to do it for 5 and make sure we have time.
So.
Does that work for all you folks?
5 okay with everybody? Okay, then I'd entertain a motion to move the May meeting to May 1st,
I'll make that motion.
5 o'clock. And we have a motion, is there a second?
I'll second it.
And we have a motion on a second to move the May meeting to May 1st at 5 o'clock. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. Okay, the next thing I have is a finance officers and a human and research school, a resource school. And Sheila, I'll let you explain that.
These are June 6th, starting on Tuesday and going till Friday of the first week of June. June 6th and 7th is HR, and then 7th, 8th, and 9th is Finance Officer School and Peer. I would like to go for Miller, and then Christy's gonna be going for St. Lawrence. Last year, Cindy went to Finance Officer School and I went to HR, but I wanna go to both of them this year, so. That would be doable.
Do we have a motion to allow them to go to these schools?
Also move.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to allow Sheila to go to the finance officer school for Miller. And,
Yeah, we don't need to worry about Christy, they'll take care of Christy in St. Lawrence.
okay,
We'll both be gone that week though.
all right, and then, you're the only one going to the human resource. Okay, is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Those opposed, the same. Motion carried. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the canvas election. You got,
Tammy has,
Tammy, you got the,
Yep. Mike and I are gonna do this together.
okay,
So I've been informed. Yeah, right.
Okay. So, do we do this one first?
yep, it doesn't matter, open, all three of them, you'll compare all of the figures.
Okay. So. So the ones they have blocked out here must be their official account, because there's one Xed out.
Yes. If you look at the, because this one, there were two Ward 2 people that voted, Ward 1 people that voted a Ward 2 ballot. So these are the official
Okay,
Okay,
ones.
okay,
so you're gonna read them off and I'm gonna write them on here, how's this work?
yep. So we have mayor, from the mayor race, we have Bob Steers at 210. And Tom McGow at 242.
Let's try it right here.
Yep, so Steers. Yep,
210.
Take your shoes off.
yep,
Go ahead.
242.
I'm not sure which box to put it in, is the problem.
Okay,
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
okay, and we'll go to Ward 1.
Okay,
Gail Auk, 62. Will Jones, 67.
okay,
That was Ward
that's Ward 1.
1. Okay. Ward 2, Joe Zeller, 57. Patrick Price. This is scratched around too.
I think it's 108. Open the, other books and verify that.
Got mine. Should've cut you.
Kinda
I
dangerous.
might,
Okay.
I should give you the honor.
You don't know how that one of those things works?
No, I don't really. I just rip it open.
Take a sharp tool away from her.
See, that's like,
Oh, just be quiet and open it. This one too.
saying.
There. And if we can. Joe Zeller. And Patrick Price was 108. Yep, that goes with this. And Ward 3, Tony Rangel, 51. And Dale Hargens, 103.
And then take out the poll book and make sure that that,
This one. Okay. So. That's these. Is there pages in here? Yep, okay. So we'll start with Ward 1.
Yep.
Gail Auk,
Yep.
62, Will Jones, 67.
Yep.
Joe Zeller, 57, Patrick Price, 108.
Yep.
Tony Rangel, 51, Dale Hargens, 103.
Yep.
Here must be back. Maybe.
Hey, hell.
And then we have, the totals, Bob Steers, 210, Tom McGow, 242.
Yep.
So
We
this
have
all
a bingo.
matches, this matches. Can we put them all back together, or you want them separate?
yeah, you can put them all in the, in either one of those envelopes and put them all together. And then those sheets have to be signed by
Everybody?
except for Joe doesn't sign his and Tom doesn't sign his. But everybody signs, the rest of you guys sign on one.
Do you want me to date these, or is that somebody else do that?
I sign, I'll date it after.
I'm trying to write a lot better than I do. There you go.
Right.
See, this one's yours.
We'll need a motion and a second to approve these canvas numbers.
I'll make a motion to approve those canvas numbers.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve the canvas numbers.
Do I abstain?
Yes.
Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carries. Next thing is approval of the bills.
I had a bit of a question on the bills. The airport convention, I see we paid 2 people mileage to go there.
Our car was being taken to, I believe, Volga for training for the electric department. Terry stayed out there all weekend, and I came home. So, but yeah, the car was already spoken for their training.
So we can, anybody can, like if 4 of us went, we could all drive separate and get mileage?
Well, I didn't wanna stay out there all weekend with Terry and Kim, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I guess my thought was if somebody wants to change the tune of things, they can take their own vehicle at their own expense.
Well, I don't know, before the car, we all went separately, usually, cause everybody had their own
Yeah.
agendas or whatever afterwards, but.
Like I said, if you wanna do something other than that, I feel you ought to take your own vehicle at your own expense.
Is there any policies about this at all?
Nope.
Okay, just the one that's in the manual that says,
But you get mileage, federal mileage and meals or whatever. We didn't have to pay for a couple meals though, because we were taken out by some engineers, so we saved money on that.
there you go. I have a question on the, credit card bill, the ice machine, and where's that for?
That's for the water and sewer, they're mailing samples to Pier on a regular basis, so they're going and buying ice up at the convenience store a couple times a week. So they ended up getting that, and it's, cause yeah, they have to have everything cold that they send to the state for their water and sewer samples.
That's crazy. I just mean that they have to have them on ice.
Yeah,
It's water.
yeah, there was one that, yeah.
I mean,
Terry had to actually pull one a certain day, and then they were closed out at the state for Easter. So I had to sit in the refrigerator for the weekend,
that's weird.
because it couldn't be there without being refrigerated, so. But yeah, he mails samples regularly with ice. I suppose bacteria can grow if we
I
don't have
suppose
any
it gets
ice.
warm, yeah.
So this is a brand new thing for
Yes,
the water department to get an
water
ice
and
machine.
sewer, yeah. They both use it.
All right, I just never heard a discussion, so I
Yeah.
don't know where it went, so. You know what that is? Okay.
Is there any other questions about the bills? Not entertain a motion to approve the bills.
I'll make a motion, we approve the bills.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the bills, or any discussion?
You know, and I don't know if we have a policy here, and I hope I'm not misspeaking, but I know if there's a situation where I may have to come back early, for something, I've taken my vehicle, but I think I've also been reimbursed with regard to the mileage, if I remember correctly. You know, whenever I've, taken my own. I know one time, years past, I chose to take Rosemary with me, and because of insurance purposes, at that time, I don't know if it's the same thing, but, I took my own vehicle. And, but I was, you know, reimbursed for going to the convention. So, but that's, I don't know if that's a similar situation or not, but just for the, you know, for input.
Anything else? If nothing else, next thing is to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn. I'll second.
Is there a second?
Wow, the ladies are quick tonight.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Is there any discussion?
Did we vote on I think we just had a motion and a second on the bills, you know, to approve the bills. I don't think we voted on it, did we?
Right.
Yeah,
We didn't vote on it,
yeah, we need a vote on it.
not on the bills.
Okay, then let's go back to the bills, and we have a motion and a second to approve the bills.
We did that,
Yep.
now we just get to vote.
Okay, is there any more discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion passes. Now, to adjourn, you want to adjourn?
Yeah, I'll do it again. I'll make a motion, we adjourn. Yes, sir.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Is there any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion carried.
It's not always a half an hour meeting, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Don't get used to that.
I was trying to impress.
Shayla, is this yours?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Either you don't wanna go to the concert and stuff, so.
Tom, I want to talk to
Yes.
you before you leave.
Oh, you're in trouble, Tom.
Yeah,
That here over there.
Shayla, on that canvas election,
Yeah.
I think I should probably abstain because Dale was one.
I asked, you don't have to.
Oh, I don't? Oh,
No,
okay.
I did
All right.
ask on that, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, well, I got to thinking about that. Shayla, for the next.
Say, what I'd like to do now at this next,
Well, we'll try.
the next meeting,
Okay,
Saying it's a bad day.
I'd like to call the meeting to order.
okay.
Absolutely.
And then we'll get you sworn in,
Okay,
and then all hands
Okay.
of the
yeah,
gavel.
sounds good.
Would that be okay with you?
That'd be great. That'd be an honor doing it that way. I appreciate that.
And
You
I
bet.
wanna wish you all the
He wants to
luck.
talk about what?
I appreciate that, but also don't go too far because I might need a can of beer.
Well,
Oh, over by his new
I'll
property.
always be
Okay,
around.
I know you will.
okay.
No, this,